Hello everyone and welcome. Just trying to set this up here. I thought we were over that stuff. I guess not. Hope everybody had a great weekend. I'm just trying to get the... Well, that's not it. That's what we want. There we go. All right. Hold on, just one more minute. Okay. Don't know what is going on, but hopefully we're live. If you're watching, please let me know. Now, why are we on that? Because we didn't want to be on that. Here we go again. All right. Well, we're just going to go ahead and get started. At the end, after I sign off, I will go and add the links and the description and the thumbnail and all that. So please just bear with me. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. All right, so I have a new kit to reveal tonight. Let's see if we can get you in just a little bit closer. This is something that we designed for my daughter-in-law for Mother's Day at my son's request. So we're going to be making a second one. This comes in with several pieces, and it comes in two sizes. It comes with the notepad and the part to put the pen, or it comes with a pencil holder. And the pencil holder one will also come with a name in acrylic, and it will also come with a picture. You would send me a picture. I would mount it on this little piece right here, and it will be added on to the front when you're all done. It just slides in, so the picture can be changed. But that's what it would look like when it was complete. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to stain it and show you how to put it together. So we want to move all this stuff out of the way. And we're going to stain. Now this side I'm going to leave plain. I'm not going to stain that, but I am going to stain the back. This is a beautiful piece when it's done. It makes a great teacher's gift, mother's gift, birthday gift, new job, you name it. This is a beautiful piece when it's all complete. All right. So I'm using the Waverly Antique Wax and a diaper wipe. So all I'm doing is I'm just staining the back, well actually the bottom. And you can stain this as dark or as light as you want. With the sunflowers, I like to go really dark because it really highlights the middle of the flower. So that's the back. Hi, Monica. How are you? And I'm not going to do the underside of this because it's going to get glued to this. If you wanted a special message put on here, we could add it where the notepad holder sits. See, I like to get the leaves in there really dark, because that really makes it pop. And then it's going to make this yellow name just pop even more. Yes. Actually, there are two we have. There's one that comes with a notepad and a place to put the pen. Or this one, the one I'm showing you tonight, is for a picture and a pencil holder. And we can personalize it with the picture of your choice. The picture that's going to sit in the front of the pencil holder is only like 2.5 by 3.5. But this looks so sharp when it's all done up. I just like to get those sunflower grooves really dark, because that really makes it pop. Get that out of the way. Make sure we're in frame here. My son had asked us to make something for his wife from the kids for Mother's Day, and she really loves sunflowers. Now, if you didn't want sunflowers and you wanted a different, if you wanted nautical or whatever you wanted, wildflowers, we can do that. But the sunflower one seems to be pretty popular. But anyhow, she just got a new job, and my son said, I'd really like something for her desk. And I said, I got the exact thing you're looking for. Well, she loved it, because it has her two boys on the pencil holder. So really, you're just doing one side of these. You don't have to do both. This is actually going to sit on top of here. And then if you wanted some little phrase put in there, we could do that. So now what we're going to be working on is the pencil holder part. Now you're going to want to do, so we're just going to do the whole thing. And this is the Antique Wax by Waverly, and this is just a diaper wipe. Now, wait till you see these grooves, these engraves just pop with that antique wax. See how dark it gets in those grooves? It really looks nice when it's all complete. We even sell pens with the name engraved on them, so that even makes a nice add-on to this gift. Try to go the same direction when I'm putting this on, because if you go this way and that way, it'll show. You really want it consistent. Let me know if I'm still live, please. It froze, but I came back on. I mean, it's showing live on my phone. There we go. Now it's back, I guess. Sorry about that. I don't know what that was all about. All right, so we've only done one side of these, which is all we need to do. But this, we're going to go do all the sides. Just want to get a little more in there. There we go. Sorry about the freeze. You know, I used to do my lives when I first started, like 10 years ago. I used to do them in the basement. And then the internet got real sketchy down there, so I moved upstairs to the laundry room. And then that was causing problems with the household, so I'm out in the one big room, craft room I have, and I'm still having issues. Sorry. I can't control what it's doing. I guess I'll just shut my mouth and just work. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. Thanks for the update. I really can't do anything to control it. And I think we have one more of this one. This has got flowers on both sides. And that is like the back of the inside of the pencil holder. Now there's a right way and a wrong way when putting this together. So my suggestion would be put it together, then lay it flat, and then go ahead and glue. And definitely use some painter's tape to hold it till the glue takes hold. All right, so we're done with all that. There's no telling, Monica. So I'm going to turn this over and add my glue. My phone is like putting off Mevo messages, so it may not be your phone. Alright, so I need some clamps. And I know they're in here somewhere. I find that if I run my finger across there and it's smooth, then I know I have it in the right place. Now I'm just going around making sure we're smooth, smooth, smooth. So see, your notepad holder is going to fit in here. Oh, good. But again, it was probably my Mevo. So that's going to go in there. The name, once I'm done putting it together, is going to get glued up top here. So the next thing we want to do is put this together. So I know this one with it on both sides is the back piece. Back piece being the back of. So let's see. I think I like this one better. And then we're going to see which way this fits. Now, you'll be able to tell if you have it wrong or upside down because you want the tab down at the bottom, but you want this all to be even, top of wood to bottom of wood. So, looks like we go this way, but that's not right. That doesn't look right either. Wait a minute. Nope, that's not right either. All right. So that's right. So I'm going to glue these. I'm actually just going to put a little glue on the top of the tabs. Like that. And then we're going to bring this around like that. And we're going to bring this up like that. Now, I'm going to use a Q-tip to get any of this excess smoothed out. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to put glue right here inside. Okay. And then this is going to go like that. Hey, Marcia, how are you? So I'm going to use a little bit of this just to kind of hold. I don't want to put it there. I'm going to put it like right here. Just to kind of give it a little bit of strength till it goes ahead and grabs. Because we want to keep this end, we want to keep this end kind of free because we're going to go ahead and we're going to glue the insert there on there. So we want to go ahead and put glue pretty much all around like that. And then we're going to put this in place. Now this is where you slide the picture down into. And then there's a frame that goes on the outside. So I'm just kind of feeling my way around here to make sure I have it where it's supposed to go. And then we're going to go ahead and glue the frame on top of there. Well, come on now. There we go. So that's going to go there. But you want to make sure that the bottom of the frame and that U shape in there is above this little tab because that tab has to go in there. So now I'm going to put some tape on it just to give it a little bit of, just to secure it a little bit. Okay, then this is going to get glued into here. So I'm going to go ahead and put glue in the holes. Come on now. All right. I guess that one's dead. So we're going to break out the big guns here. I don't want to use a whole bunch. I just want to get some in there. Of course, it's not going to come out. And I look, there's no lid on it. So what's the hang up? Well, let's do this. Since we got a bunch globbed on here. I'm going to have oozing. I just know it. All right, this is the front, and this is the front. Come on, there you go. Now, probably wouldn't be a bad idea to let this set up overnight. You could even put like a weight on top of it. And we're just going to clear up some of that oozing. I have a tiny bit inside, so I'm going to grab that with a Q-tip. Now, this name is my name, of course. I'm not going to glue it on here because there's a different name that's gone on there. And in case that person is watching, I was going to glue their name on there when it's off camera. So this is a picture. And as you can see, that picture slides right in there. So there's the pencil holder. Here's where the notepad goes. This, you will be able to slide in and out. So if you wanted to change this and say the picture in the picture, they're older now, you could just go ahead and take a piece of cardboard and attach a wallet size picture to it, and it would go right in there. Or we can make a new one. Now this set runs $24.95 as a DIY because you've got your picture in here that I've edited and heat pressed to it. You've got your name out of acrylic. So it's a pretty nice set. And like I said, if you didn't want to go this big, I will be listing this one, the smaller one. And with this one, we can put the name on it. And check this out. This is so cool. Look at that. You get a pen to match your... You can find these on Amazon to match your notepad holder. And isn't that adorable? So let's go ahead and we'll stain that one and put that one together. But there is that. So you can kind of see... It will hold scissors. It will hold just about anything in there. Markers, you name it. So that's the big one. Just want to make sure I have that in the right place. And we do have other colors of acrylic. So if you're not sold on the yellow, you could just reach out. But let's go ahead and do the smaller one. Thank you. They really are a nice set for anyone that works in an office, has a home office, heck, even in the kitchen. I think we're going to use a new one. All I can say is my daughter-in-law loved it. And then we put like a message underneath the notepad, you know, saying, "Mommy, we love you," and She just went crazy over it. She loves sunflowers. And like I said, if you didn't want sunflowers, you could reach out to us. We could put something nautical on it, wildflowers, anything. So that's the bottom. So this one is really easy to do. Yeah, it would be a great Father's Day gift too. We could put anything on it. Would not have to be sunflowers. I have it in my Go Imagine store right now, but for some reason it's not taking the pictures, so it's not letting me save it. So I couldn't finish the description and put it in there. So I'm hoping once I get done tonight, I can go ahead and fix it. If anybody's interested. This one's really easy to do. Plus, we have a lot of these in my store, in my in-home store, that we've added patterns to it. So, don't forget to like my Robin's personalized gift page, because anything I make for the store gets posted there. I wear a glove because otherwise my fingernails get brown. And I don't like walking around with brown fingernails underneath the fingernails. You can wipe it off the top, but it does not come out from between the nails right away. Now we can add a name to this in acrylic, and that's really nice too. Or is that globby one? It's all like globbed up and it won't come out. I don't know why. It's a brand new one. Because I'm still teaching classes at the library, craft classes, and we use the glue. So I needed a bigger one. Tired of buying the small ones. Time to break out the big guns. Slow internet. No. Alright. So we're going to attach this to here. And we're going to put some clamps. Make sure we have it in the right place till it grabs. Oh, isn't this pretty? Look at that with a matching pen. And I will go ahead and add the links to the pens and the notepads that I got off of Amazon. Even if you wanted the name engraved on the pen, we can do that too. So this just makes a really nice set. Love that color with it. And you know what? I may even just go ahead and put some of, I'm going to put a piece of tape across here. And then I'm going to stain just that little tab. because I don't like that the white is like really, the light wood is showing there. So we're gonna put a little bit there. See if I can do it without getting it all over. And then let's do the same on this one. I just kept my line straight, is why I did that. So then that kind of blends in there. You can see you don't have that. We have a lot of pastel colors. We have yellow, we have red, we have green, and the pastels. See, doesn't that look better? And then there's that one. I'll kind of pull that up. Well, actually, yeah, that's the way we'll have to do it, like that. And like I said, this can come out, so you can take it in and out. That's why we put that little U-shaped spacer in there, so that would fit in there just nice. I will try and post some kind of video on Wednesday. I cannot go live on Wednesdays for a while. I have other obligations, so I will try and do something, because I miss you all. Oh, it's off kilter here. Let me fix this. I'm just going to push it. There we go. It's still dry enough to move it. There. And if you go over to my Robin's personalized gift page, check out the big, and I mean big, balloon display I did last week for a local elementary school graduation. It was one of the biggest I've ever done. Oh, thank you. I miss all of you too. I'm now the president of the local Hughesville Greater Hughesville Business Association. So we're right in the middle of membership right now. So I'm just trying to get my feet established and get things going. So that's taking me away from doing the lives. I just don't have time to do both. So that's why I haven't been able to get on. I know. I'm just so overwhelmed, though. It's a lot. I was vice president for a while until the president stepped down, and now I just feel really overwhelmed. So until I get my footing and get things going, I'm just, thank you. Well, let's put it this way. I don't know that I would say congratulations. Nobody wanted the job, and I volunteered. So I don't, you know, it's a long story, but it's keeping me very, very busy. Like I said, we're right in the middle of membership, and then I had that big balloon display to do, and now I have grad balloons and Father's Day balloons to do. So I'm not sitting around, let me tell you. Does anybody have any questions? And see, we can make, I think we even have like a lavender, and that would be real pretty on top of this too. The name a little bit smaller and in lavender to match the pen and the notepad. That's more like it. You are on the same page as me. Let me tell you. The group is great. The people, you know, like I've been with the association now for about 3 years, and it's amazing the contacts that we've made and the things we've done in the community. So I'm hoping I can continue to make a difference. So that's why I can't do both. Not right now. As much as I'd like to. But yes, I'm enjoying it. I love you guys. You get me. You know me. And then doing the classes at the library, they still want me to do those. And so, yeah, I sometimes don't know which way I'm going. Sets. The small or the large. This weekend for the couple in Massachusetts. That's on Etsy. These will be on Go Imagine when I get things figured out as to why it's not allowing my pictures. Aww. Thank you. You know I love you. You know I do. That's appreciated. It is a lot of responsibility though. And I'm hoping to do a good job. Oh. All right. I'm going to let you go. I thank you for hanging out with me. I miss you all. Like I said, I have a bunch of balloons to make. I actually got 2 jobs off of the last job, which was nice. So I'll try and film some of that stuff when I'm putting it together. All right, you all have a great evening. Good night.